Welcome to the wonderful world of Pragmatic Psychology. I'm your host, Susanna Mittermaier, and we are going to explore how your difference is the gift that our world requires. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Pragmatic Psychology, Be the Peacock. This is Susanna Mittermaier, and I wonder what's possible with this episode. I'm really excited about it. I'm just at a 4-day Pragmatic Psychology, Pragmatic Practitioner class with people from all over the world. Like, we have it online right now, the class, because of whatever's going on in the world. And you can't travel. Well, maybe soon again. But so we have, I just tried to do a little drama here. Invent a drama just for fun. So we have this Pragmatic Psychology, Pragmatic Practitioner class here in, many different languages with people all over the world. People who are working as practitioners. So they are coaches, facilitators, therapists, parents, teachers, like anybody who works with people. And they are discovering what they know and what they know about facilitating change. And facilitating means making things easier. It comes from the Latin word facil, making things easier, because so many people who are practitioners think, I have to do a lot. I have to make people change, and I have to create a result in my sessions. And what we open up here is a totally different perspective for people with different backgrounds, who all of them have learned, I have to get somewhere with people. I have to make people or, create a result with them or make them change. And facilitating is something totally different. It's not where you make people change. It's where you invite people to the change that they are asking for. And we use tools and perspectives and different techniques with that invitation, and also for people to know that they have choice. Most people don't know that they have choice. In actuality, you do have choice in every moment to create something different for you. And it's really wonderful to see how with the tools and with the different perspectives, they see, it's much easier to facilitate people, because it's not about creating results. It's not about getting people somewhere, but about being in question of, what is it you would like? What can I contribute to you? And I have someone really special with me here today. His name is Jürgen Funk, and he's actually also my partner. And we travel together. When we travel, we work together, we live together, and we have this wonderful girl in our life. She's 16 now. So, because this practitioner thing is about creating change with people, whether it's your clients or your children, whoever it is in your life that you would like to have more ease with or facilitate to a different possibility. So, I just had Jürgen in front of me. I'm like, hey, let's have a conversation about something different, because with our sweet girl, her name is Joy, very perfect name for her. We have a lot of this so-called facilitation moments. So welcome, Jürgen.
Hello, everyone.
And we're gonna just wing this conversation and see what's possible. And Jürgen's first language is German, so feel free to say something in German and I translate it. Mm-hmm. So we can have a little multi-language situation going on here. So remember how it was with Joy years ago? Can you say something about the perspective you had with her as a dad in regards to change or stuff that was going on in her life when she didn't feel good, when she didn't have a good time? How was that for you? How did you deal with that?
Wow, so many words I can say. First of all, I was every time a person who is a cheerleader.
A cheerleader, I love that.
And I try to bring her to a lucky world, to her own Glück, to her
happiness.
Own happiness. And
so he was trying to bring joy to more joy, basically.
Absolutely, that's it. Yes, and Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And that was for me a part, I can say, Aufgabe,
a challenge,
every time to bring her to joy. And it was for me very, very heavy, because every time I chose this, it makes me heavy to choose every time everything new. And it was very hard, definitely.
So you try to bring her to joy. You
Yes.
try to, do something for her.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
And I haven't asked any question.
That's that.
What's possible for her actually? What does she know?
Okay, let's stop there. That's a really cool point here. So I try to give her happiness. I try to bring her joy. I try to make her happy. I try to fix stuff for her. Let's say I try to save her, because
Yes.
we had the conversation.
Save and protect
I asked, save and protect her.
Yes.
Because I asked Jürgen, when he was down, I asked, and it was in regards to joy, I asked her, so are you trying to save your daughter? Are you trying to protect your daughter? And this is what every normal parent does, or a friend, try to protect your friend and save your friend. So it's basically trying to get someone somewhere. And you can't get someone somewhere. That's not what's available. Like we cannot get, have you ever had someone who tries to get you somewhere, or someone who tries to protect you or save you? How is that for you? Does it work? Do you really receive that? Or is that even possible? Or do you, as soon as someone wants something from you, how much are you going into, now I don't want it anymore. I know it's good for me, but because you want me to, I don't want it anymore. And this is not only for teenagers, this is actually for all of us. So we can't get anybody somewhere. But then you said something really important. You said, I didn't ask her. What does she want? What would you like to have? And this is something that is so vital, whether you deal with your kids or your clients or your friends or your family, whoever you're dealing with, it's about asking, what would this person like? Not saving them, not protecting them, but what would you like? Can I contribute to you? And if yes, how can I contribute to you? Imagine if somebody would ask you that, you have stuff going on and somebody would go, can I do something for you? Can I contribute? And you are invited to choose. You can say yes, and you can say no. That is the space we can be for each other.
Yes, and I recognized in every situation I made this. I make me and my life small. I contract. So I chose a different...
you made a different choice?
I made a different choice, yeah, that's it. And for my body, it was so easier to expand, to have a greater space like this, not to contract. The opposite is to
expand.
To expand, to expand, and that was so nurturing for my body and for me.
Yeah, exactly that, and this is what's possible, guys. So how is it now when Joy is having a hard time? He's laughing. So what do you? Not because he's laughing at her, but
No.
there's like the laugh, that you heard now is exactly the relaxation.
Yeah.
So not the, oh my God, she's not doing great, going into immediate automatic contraction, but just when I ask him, he's like, oh, I actually relax. So what's the value in this relaxation? What's different now?
For me, it's different that I know what I know, and for me, it's different that she know what she knows. And normally, in this case, I would take the phone and ask her, "Hey, how is it going?" And now I know, okay, everything is fine. She can be upset. It's okay for me, and I don't have to protect her. I trust her. She can deal with her own things.
Okay, did you guys hear this? I trust her that she can deal with her own things. Okay, that from a parent. Oh my goodness, that is so different. I can trust her that she can deal with her own things. That is so incredible. That is so different, and that is truly empowering. You want to empower your kids, not fix your kids, not handle your kids, not control their behavior. You actually cannot control your kids' behaviors. So all the parents, all the people out there who deal with people, with your kids, whatever, you cannot control anybody's behavior. It's not about controlling behavior. That's so 80s. That's actually not what we're dealing with. You cannot control your own behavior. You cannot control somebody else's behavior. It's not about changing behavior. That's not what we're dealing with here. It's about inviting to choice. It's about empowering people to know that they know. From that, everything changes. From that, behavior change is just a side effect. And you said, I trust that she can do it.
Mm-hmm.
That is so amazing. The empowering is like protecting is never empowering. Like the point of view of I need to protect you, you already project on the person, they need you, they're less than you, you're stronger than them, rather than, is there anything I can do for you?
Mm-hmm. And then actually that her world is getting bigger and bigger to let her choose and to know what she knows.
Wow. That is so huge, that she knows what she knows and her world is getting bigger. And that's something that, imagine if we would be that for ourselves also, invite this in other people, that they know that whatever occurs, they can have their own backs. Because I know, like she knows now, and that is something that actually changed with her in the past years. She actually knows that she can have her own back now. She knows that she can trust herself. So, and that is something, if we teach this to ourselves, if we teach this to other people, hey, you know what you know, trust your awareness. So what we did with her and what I do with clients also, with everybody I work with, including our Joy, if we take Joy as an example, I asked her from, as soon as was possible, I asked her, what do you know? What do you know about this? And she oftentimes would say, I don't know. I'm like, okay. And so what do you know? Not knowing is a lie. That's not true. So what do you know? And we kept on asking. And that is like dropping a seed, like planting a seed where now she trusts what she knows. So this is something you can do with yourself also. Rather than thinking somebody else knows better, somebody else knows better than you, just trust that you know what you know. And that by asking these questions, you can build that trust in you. You can start with your body. Ask, okay, body, what do you know? Do you desire to eat this? Do you not desire to eat this? Body, would you like to wear this? Would you like to wear that? I mean, your body is something you can start to play with. And then get the awareness of, what is your body telling you? You know what's lighter for you. You know what expands your world. And if you start asking and you don't get anything, then ask again until you know, until you get that language of awareness. Awareness is a language, and it's so simple. It's so simple. It's the problem is it's too easy. It's there all the time. It's like if you have a cat or a dog or an animal, you know what they want from you. They don't speak English or German or Russian with you. They speak energy. And you know if they want to go for a walk, you know if they want food, because they show you energetically. You know if your plants needs watering, you know it. But you probably have never acknowledged that you have that awareness, that you speak that language. So the more you give yourself the acknowledgement in those situations, I actually knew what was required. I didn't trust my knowing, but I knew it. Next time, you will be stronger with that language. And this is where you empower yourself, that you know what you know. And you can teach this yourself. You can invite others to that awareness. And your world grows. I mean, the people I work with, whether it's our Joy or whether it's other people or whether it's clients, they always think that, you know better as an expert. You as a coach or a psychologist, you know better. No, you don't. Nobody knows better about what works for you. So we always ask people questions. What do you know? What works for you? And it is strange in the beginning, but the more you practice, the more stronger you get, the more strength you build up being you in the world, and you become this leader of your life. People are inspired by you. And the more of those people we have in the world, we create a different future. Imagine if people trust what they know rather than listening to other people and getting confused or doubting themselves. We would have a different world. You will not go, someone else knows better what my body needs. Someone else knows better what my life needs. I know what my body needs. I know what my life and my future requires. We create a different future.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is.
So it is.
And if I ask myself, I knew years ago that she really can handle every stuff, but I forgot that. And now it's so easy if I have the feeling she's actually not so good, not so well, to give her the permission to do, make, and feel what she actually want.
Yeah, that is a huge thing, giving her permission to choose what she's choosing, giving her permission to even feel bad. It's not wrong to feel bad. You don't need to get people out of feeling bad, especially if they didn't ask for it. It's like if you try to get people out of feeling bad, you're making feeling bad wrong. You're judging it. Rather than it's okay to feel bad, enjoy feeling bad. It's okay. And then when you're done feeling bad, you will make a different choice. It's okay, But that's the permission you can give people to have whatever go on in their world go on and not make it wrong. And then you empower them to change it when they choose to change it. Yeah. And you can apply this with your kids and your clients, with anybody. And today at class, at the Pragmatic Practitioner class, we talked about, having a session with a client is not about creating a result. It's not about the client going, I am so happy now, because that's just a state. That's a temporary state. Maybe
that's cheerleader.
That's being a cheerleader, right? It's not about being a cheerleader. It's about, hey, whatever you choose, have allowance for it. Know that you have choice. And with all these other wonderful tools and perspectives people get, this is a long story, that's why we have classes that are 4 days and sometimes even 5 weeks. So there are all these different possibilities, but it's about not getting people somewhere, but showing them what they're capable of. What if every disability is actually an ability? What if everything that you think is wrong about you is actually a strongness that you can start to acknowledge and use? This is what we're inviting to today. Yes. By the way, if you ever want to check out one of those Pragmatic Practitioner possibilities, I have a thing that I don't do that often. It's something where you can explore the Pragmatic Practitioner and the Pragmatic Psychology and how to use this with your clients, with your children, with the people you have in your life, and with yourself. Explore what you know about facilitating change. And you don't need to have any other prereqs. And it's a 5-week online course with videos and live sessions with me that I don't offer it that often. And it's just at certain times. So this is a possibility where you can learn more about tools, perspectives of facilitating change for you and other people without having any prereqs in a totally different way. So 5 weeks, online classes, sessions with me, live sessions, lots of tools, lots of, amazing perspectives. And the next 5-week class will probably start in the beginning of February to 2021. So just so you know, this is available. I don't do it that often, so this is something you can explore. There you go. So thanks for listening, and please bring your feedback. Let us know how these episodes are for you. I am very grateful, because if you speak into, if you have these monologues rather than dialogues that we usually have at classes, when I have classes, I have people go, oh, that's amazing, thank you, and can you talk more about this? There's a different interaction, but talking into a microphone and not having you guys there live it's sometimes pretty challenging. People who do podcasts know that. You guys out there maybe haven't acknowledged that. So it's really helpful if you guys give us your feedback, your questions, so we know what else is possible and where else to go with this platform. So thank you, everybody, and looking forward to the next time.
Bye.
Bye. How was the show for you? Are you inspired? Feel free to share this episode with anyone you think would appreciate it too. Thank you for the contribution you are to spreading possibilities around the world. For more information, visit my webpage www.susannamittermaier.com.